Jai Bharat. Welcome everyone to Advaitachievers. Pranam to all of you as we believe Vidyarthi Devo Bhava. So children, in this segment we are going to talk about infertility. So let us first understand what does infertility mean, right? So basically infertility is the failure to conceive even after 1 to 2 years of unprotected sex. So here basically we need to understand the difference between infertility and sterility. Sterility is that the person is not able to conceive or not able to reproduce. They are sterile. That is a different thing, and infertility is also something different. So let us understand that difference as well, right? So we need to understand that infertility is not a synonym, okay, of sterility. Okay, so infertility, you can we can define it in a way which is, you can say, a relative period during which, or a time period during which maybe a couple is not able to reproduce. All right, so the term is not a synonym of sterility. Actually, what is sterility? Sterility means complete inability to produce offsprings. वो कभी भी reproduce नहीं कर पाएंगे, correct? Won't be able to produce offspring. That means sterility. Whereas you can say infertility as relative sterility. Okay. So, and this infertility is of two types, primary as well as secondary. So primary infertility is the infertility found in patients who have never conceived. Okay, that is called as primary. And secondary one is found in patients who have previously conceived. Mane, they might have conceived earlier, may have a child, but if for the second time they want a baby and they are not able to conceive, that is termed as secondary infertility. All right. So infertility, how is it caused? It is caused by defects found in males, females, and as well as in both, right? Now the reasons for this infertility, right, can be physical, can be congenital, can be immunological, psychological, right, or due to a disease. So let us understand the infertility in males. So infertility in males, we need to understand in the perspective, as we have learnt earlier, two diseases, children. If you remember, we have talked about oligospermia and azoospermia, right? So again we are going to talk about it, so keep those things in mind. Now in a normal fertile males, we know that one ejaculate, it contains what? The normal sperm count is what? 200 to 300 million, and that is going to be deposited in the vagina. So that happens in a normal fertile male. Now there are reasons for infertility in males. See, if there is any kind of a defect in the sperm structure, then too it may cause infertility, right? Then low sperm motility, count okay, ठीक है, count होगा proper, पर अगर उनकी motility सही नहीं है, then they are not able to reach to the egg, right? So that low sperm motility, वो मूव नहीं करते, रास्ते में ही मर जाते हैं, है ना? तो वो हो गया लो स्पर्म मोटिलिटी. देन लो स्पर्म काउंट ही लो है, राइट? तो एज वी हैव डिस्कस्ड अर्लियर, बाय द टाइम the sperm has to reach egg, we know that from 200 to 300 million, only 100 are going to reach over there, and that one lucky one is going to fertilize the egg, correct? So if there is a low sperm count, which is also, that disease is called oligospermia, right? Then there are very less chances that the sperm reaches to the egg, and that may cause infertility. Of course it can be treated. Near absence of sperms, that is azoospermia, this also we have discussed, right? So these are the reasons of infertility in males. Now let us see infertility in females. So a fertile woman, किसको हम बोल सकते हैं fertile woman, राइट. तो उसकी अगर रेगुलर पीरियड साइकिल चल रही है, which the lady ovulates once every cycle, passes the egg down to the reproductive tract, प्रॉपरली वो निकल के फेलोपियन ट्यूब में आ रहा है और फिर वहाँ से वो प्रॉपरली नीचे आ रहा है, and develops so that it can develop a smooth condition for the passage of the sperms and implantation of fertilized egg. तो उसको हम एक fertile woman बोलते हैं. Correct. So there are also reasons in case of females also for being infertile, right? Major reason you can say the first one, rather not the major, because as per the individual it may vary. किसी को कुछ problem है, किसी को कुछ. Correct. So एक reason हो सकता है anovulation, that is non-ovulation. ठीक है. Then or oligo-ovulation, that is deficient ovulation. Then too it can lead to infertility in females. Then inadequate growth and functioning of corpus luteum. We very well know corpus luteum is the one who is going to secrete progesterone initially, right? जिसकी ज़रूरत होगी endometrial lining maintained रखने के लिए जब तक placenta बनेगा, ठीक है. Then that function is going to take up by the placenta. पर अगर ये structure ठीक नहीं बना है, right? Inadequate growth and functioning of corpus luteum means that corpus luteum is not working properly. Progesterone won't be secreted in the required amount initially, which will not allow the process of implantation to be properly done. है ना, वो pregnancy maintain नहीं कर पाएगा, तो placenta form ही नहीं होगा. So that can also cause infertility, right? Now fallopian tube may fail to pick up the ovum. ओवा रिलीज तो हो रहा था, ओवम रिलीज हुआ, that secondary oocyte got released, but the fallopian tube could not collect it, right? Then too it can lead to infertility. Then non-canalization of the uterus is unsuitable, defective uterine endometrium also, that can also cause. Then fibroid uterus माने थोड़ा cyst जैसा अंदर बन जाता है यूट्रस के अंदर, then it makes the uterus unsuitable for implantation, ठीक है. That is one of the reasons, right? And defects in cervix also, because actually the sperms are supposed to pass from there. तो अगर पूरा passage ही ठीक नहीं है, then it can create problems. So defects in the cervix, defects in the vaginal growth also can cause all these problems, right? So children, with this we are done discussing about infertility in general and infertility in males as well as females. The couples, those who are infertile, right, those who are not able to produce offsprings, nowadays there are the many technologies are available right now, which is known as assisted reproductive technology, right? With the help of that technology, the lady can conceive and they can become parents, right? So in the next lecture or the video, we are going to talk about the assisted reproductive technologies. I hope all of you have followed the topic well. Children, if you like our videos, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Advait Achievers, and you may also download our app. Thank you and Jai Bharat.